Hello, and welcome to APG5050 Doing Media and Communications Research. I'm the Unit Coordinator, Dr. Karon Dan. For more on the staff in this unit, see the overview page on Moodle. In this week's lecture video series, I'll explain what the unit entails and its outcomes, and we'll start right in by exploring a key debate at the heart of this unit concerning why people research media and how they do it. Also this week, we'll look at a key area of research in this field, that of reality versus media, and why people might think that what they see represented in media is real. For general information about this unit, see my welcome video on our Moodle site's overview page. If you haven't seen that video already, you might want to go back now and view it before you come back to this one. Regarding the assessment tasks, I will briefly describe them at the start of video 2 this week, but we'll look at them in much more detail in your tutorials. Assignments are also explained on Moodle in the assessment section, so make sure you take a look at that before this week's class. This unit introduces you to principles of problem solving in communications and media research. It considers a range of quantitative and qualitative research methods, including textual analysis, content analysis, ethnographic fieldwork, sentiment analysis, audience research, and digital methods. Students learn the techniques of different research methods, as well as how to critically assess their appropriateness for different problems in the field. The unit will develop your skills in research design, from identifying productive research questions to selecting appropriate methodologies, applying professional ethics standards, and project planning. I'll now list the learning outcomes for the unit. These are often overlooked, but actually they're really important because they tell you what you are expected to learn during the unit and, consequently, what will be most valued in your assessment response. So, on successful completion of this unit, you should be able to do the following. Number 1, critically examine the major research methods used in communications and media studies. Number 2, analyze the role of research methods in addressing key challenges in media and communications. Number 3, design effective research questions and select appropriate research methods. And number 4, apply professional ethics standards for media and communications research. So what exactly is this unit about? Well, this is a research foundations unit. We'll cover how to comprehend, explain, and use published media research. This will provide you with scholarly evidence on media influence. We'll spend a lot of time reading existing media studies carefully, considering what they are trying to do, what questions they are asking, and how they are going about finding out the answers. You'll learn also to explain media research to other audiences in a way that shows you understand what the research is saying, not reporting it in a misrepresented or biased way. We'll be looking at what can be termed the general effects of media. This is the way media can be said to have a guiding influence over society and how media interact with society, plus how media are involved in social processes. Rather than how media do things to society, which is the older type of media effects research, in this unit, we'll look at how media are interactive with other things in society. To do this, we'll look at case studies of particular media situations to address conditions of mediatization. Learning how to choose case studies to use as evidence for media effects is an important part of this process. Mediatization is a way of thinking about media's social impact. Media use has become impossible to separate from social experience in modern life, wherever in the world people are connected to the internet. And even in areas where they are not connected, most of the power that influences their life comes from and is conducted via mediatized institutions. Educational, political, and other institutions cannot function without media. This includes leisure activities. There have been whole books written on the mediatization of sport and of watching sport, for example. We'll also be considering the possibilities of media research. Specifically, what sort of research could you, as a master's student, realistically do? What could you find out, and how would you design such a project? Addressing research ethics is another important topic of this unit. What are the ethics of what we do? How can we treat subjects in an ethical manner and behave ethically, that is, with an eye to social good within the wider community? In this unit, we'll consider how we can use things that have happened to us in relation to our media experiences as an appropriate research tool. We'll also consider how you can use theory to analyze different types of research, including that personal ethnographic type of experience as research. This is a summary of our basic goals and objectives in this unit. As you go through the unit over the next 6 weeks, you might like to come back to this video to remind yourself of them.